little aches and pains that you never had. You're going up and down the stairs or riding, there's a little bit of clicking and you're like, oh, that's me. I always think that as well, no matter what it is, no matter how big or small, always have something to look forward to. Hello everyone. I've had a little bit of a hiatus, a little bit of a break from YouTube, purely because I needed it. I'll explain a little bit later. Today I'm off to pick up some winter gloves because I need them. I've got some good gloves, these ones. They're called Grip Grab. I've been really impressed with these, got them from Amazon. So they've been really good, really, really good. However, the weather is going 5 and below. So I need something a little bit more prepped for winter, particularly for what I've got planned this winter, Christmas. If you've been watching the channel a while, you'll know what I'm going to be doing or attempting to do. Also, my plans for this year regarding the hill climbs. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. Like, time just flies by. You know, you guys know what it's like. It flies by. So I am going to keep doing them, and I'll probably go into next year. I think it keeps it a bit more interested as well, because there's some beautiful little climbs still left to do. Some of them as well I kind of want to do in the summer. So I'll talk a bit more about that particular challenge later. So I'm going to go and pick these gloves up from Sigma Sports, put them on, try them, see what they're like, see if they keep these hands warm. I do feel my hands go really, really cold now, so I try to wrap them up as much as possible. But have you guys found that as you've got older, you've suffered more with that? I think it's an age thing. I'm not saying I'm really old, but at 43, things start kicking in. Little aches and pains that you never had. You're going up and down the stairs or riding, there's a little bit of clicking and you're like, oh, that's me. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm sure many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's only going to get worse, right? But I'm embracing it. Yeah, so I'm going to get these gloves, grab a coffee, have a little chat with you guys, and it's freezing. I'm layered up. So I've got my roll neck base layer on. I've got a long sleeve jersey, thermal gilet, and bib tights, plus overshoes as well. That's another thing. I haven't really been riding. I've not posted for about 2 weeks. Not ridden for about a week or so, maybe longer. I'm trying to work it out now. Could be longer. So yeah, so getting back onto the bike and just getting a little bit, getting those legs moving, I think it's gonna spur me on. And I'm meant to be riding tomorrow in a group ride as well. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment and subscribe. If you're an existing viewer, please like, comment, share. And join me as I head to Sigma, get these gloves, have a coffee, chat plans, and try and capture all the beauty that's around me on a very cold day, but very sunny day. I'll see you in a bit. So I'm on a little solo quest today, which is always nice, as we've discussed before. I've got my gloves, so I'm just going to show you these. Yeah, so these are the universal colour ones. Deep winter, and as I said to you earlier, I don't know if it's getting older or what, but you definitely feel it a little bit more in the hands, particularly when it starts dropping, you know, below 10 degrees and even lower. I was out recently and it was hitting sort of 5 degrees and my hands still felt a bit cold. So just about protecting yourself, and these are mustard. These are really good, like genuinely. Even now, taking them off, my hands are warm. So, and it is cold As I said, it's cold today. I think it's about 7 degrees, but they're saying it feels about 5. So yeah, so that's the first thing. Second thing is my hill challenge this year. It's proved difficult. A, getting the time, and B, weather. You know, it's just the two things that dampen everything. So no pun intended. So yeah, that's kind of put a bit of a stop to stuff, and I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Do you know what I mean? I think if I did this full time, it'd be different, right? But I'm doing this around my work and my family life, so I'm not being hard on myself. I just know when to kind of give it a little bit of a rest. So I'm going to roll the hills into next year, and that just means that I've got a bit more time. I can kind of enjoy it, and it becomes less of a chore. I will set another milestone at some point, set another target for me to kind of reach something, but maybe something that's a little bit more just doable, I suppose. Something that I could do regardless of even if I've got like an hour, because obviously some of these hills are really quite far. So even if you're driving to some of them, it can still take up the whole day. So, but yeah, so I've booked a cycling holiday for next year. Have you guys? Has anyone booked anything? I kind of thought that's quite a nice little thing for me. And I didn't get away this year on the bike, so for me that's quite important. Something to look forward to. I always think that as well, like no matter what it is, no matter how big or small, always have something to look forward to. A night out, time with loved ones, holiday, whatever it is, always have little things to look forward to. It helps a lot. And are any of you this year doing the festive 500? So I'm going to try and do it at some point. Again, I'm not going to kind of set any put any too much weight on it. It's just something if I can do, I will. If I do it, I'm doing big miles. I'm going to try and do it, you know, in a short period of time, as it were. So I might not long it out over the whole week. I'm going to try and do as much as I can in as smaller window, because that's all I have. It's a small window to get it done. So yeah, it's a beautiful day today. I've tried to get a few people out. There weren't many takers. I think as the weather gets colder, you definitely realise that solo rides are probably going to be something that are more regular through this colder weather. So, but I'm cool with that. Like you guys said, it's about tranquility and just enjoying time on your own. I really like that. I think it does a lot for the mind, and I think it does a lot for the soul, and it just allows you to contemplate a little bit and de-stress. Also, courtesy of Martin of MG Cycles, one of the sponsors of the channel, I'm actually currently bidding for a Hambini bottom bracket. I've seen it on eBay. They normally go for around 260, which I don't want to pay. Not being tight, but I just don't. It's not something that is worth the spend at the moment. Might change at a later date, but it's just not. But if I can pick it up for a lot cheaper, and I know it's sound, then I'll do it. Again, it's just for smoothness, and I know that they're really, really good quality. I know there's a little bit of controversy surrounding Hambini, but Martin assures me that it's quality stuff. So apologies as well for the hiatus. I took 2 weeks out because I just needed to de-stress and spend time with family and chill out and stuff like that. I know when my meter's running low. I think I was on about 2 out of 10. So I kind of needed to recharge, and I worked on the last video as well, so I was doing that. And I haven't really been on the bike. So it's the first day on the bike for over a week, and I'm enjoying it, and the legs feel okay. As I said before, I don't know what you guys are like, but I try to kind of... Oh, look at this, look. Look at them. Oh, beautiful dogs, man. Very well trained. Desperate to run around after that ball. They were beautiful. yeah, so what I wanted to know is, are any of you going to be attempting the Festive 500 this year? If so, do you want to join me? Because I'll definitely be doing some of it around here. I like the idea of doing it here. I know it's laborious and boring for some people, doing like a huge amount of kilometres around Richmond Park, but there's no lights, there's minimal amount of cars, there's food stops, and any mechanicals, you know that there's people around that can help you, or mates that are local. So if any of you want to join me this year, please let me know. Write in the comments, and just, you know, you can come along for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Grab some food, have a chat. I'm up for that. Are winter gloves essential for you? Wrapping up, is that essential for you? I definitely remember being like, going for runs, playing football in my 20s, 30s. I wasn't bothered about the cold, ever. I'd get cold feet, cold hands, but it just wasn't enough to bother me. Now I get cold hands, I'm like, oh, and they stay cold for ages. It's rubbish getting old, isn't it? But there's some things that are really good, so I'm looking at the positives. Thanks for the support also on the name of the channel. I think conclusively, it's like, you're like, stick with that name. Stick with the rookie cyclist. So that's what I'm doing. Very simple. Ask you lot have spoken. I'm going to keep the name as it is and keep doing what I do. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for all the lovely comments. Genuinely, it keeps me motivated to keep these videos coming out. So I'm gonna have a little bite to eat. I'm gonna finish this lovely little coffee, and I'm gonna do a couple of laps. I'll hit you guys up in a minute. Be sure to comment. All right, in a bit. So ride done. Not bad considering I've not been on the saddle for a little while. I feel refreshed, got the legs moving, and I'm ready to roll tomorrow. Gloves, immaculate, really, really good. Hands are really, really warm, and I can use them to control my phone. They've got a touch sensor on, which means that I don't have to take them off, which means when I'm filming or when I'm texting, my hands don't get cold. I can use the gloves. Even though they're deep winter, they're quite nimble gloves as well. So that allows for that. So what I'm saying is to you guys, essentially, is if you haven't got deep winter gloves, get them. Particularly as this weather is getting colder and colder, get them, because it makes the world of difference. Right, I'm done for today. I'm going to be back posting regularly. So watch out for videos, upcoming videos, and of course, Festive 500. Comment if you fancy joining me. Any little bits in Richmond Park or anything like that, you comment if you fancy it. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's good to see you guys again. Please like, comment and share, and I will see you on the next one.